In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC. We're going to talk about Bitcoin on a daily basis. We're going to take a look at it on a 2-day basis, and we're also going to talk about it on a weekly time frame. So we're going to start off on the weekly time frame. As we talked about it previously, we said BTC, retesting last week, previous week lows. It is not a good sign on a weekly basis, right? So we're going to need some strong momentum pushing back up to the upside, and try to reverse the price action over the next like a few days and so on, right? So right now, even though it looks bearish on the weekly time frame, we're still going to need to wait to see if BTC is going to be closing below the previous week lows, right? Which is just about like a 18K area. So closing above 18K in the short term going to be a bullish sign, right? Even though we already retested previous week lows, right? So now let's take a look at the 2-day time frame. When you take a look at the 2-day time frame, you can see like we've been waiting for BTC to break out, to the downside and try to retest the 21 EMA. However, we did mention like on the lower degree, most likely bulls gonna be buying the dip at 0.618. And if you take a look at it right here, Bitcoin basically bounced right back up from 0.618, and now it is basically pushing back up to the previous fib level, which is roughly around like a 382. So we're going to talk about it on the lower degree. So a massive support, right? Just about 0.618 area, right? So now let's take a look at the 2-day time frame. The 2-day chart, it is quite incredible. It got a mix of bullishness and bearishness. Why it is bullish and bearish at the same time, right? So it might sound confusing, but guys, take a look at the MACD. Even though price is making high highs, right? MACD, it is still making low highs, right? That's, it is a strong bearish sign, right? So it is something you just want to keep in mind. Even though price action it is still looking nice on a 2-day basis. Price is above the 21 EMA and all of that good stuff. So we got a bearish divergence on the daily, but price action, the bullish sign is like price is looking to close above the 21 EMA on a daily basis. So that's a good sign. Big support from 0.618. Closing back above the 21 EMA could basically give the bears a tough time, okay, to reject the price back down below the 21 EMA. So that's the next setup we want to be looking for over the next like a few trading session and so on, right? So now let's take a look at the 6-hour time frame. So when you take a look at the 6-hour time frame, we did talk about it. We said, guys, take a look at it right here. When BTC dumped right there, what we said, guys, we're going to be taking it back up, okay? And once we take it to the upside, right, we're going to be waiting, okay, for a confirmation, and we're going to take it to the downside. Once again, we're getting another support. That's one of the reasons, price action is pumping back up above the 21 EMA on a daily basis, because 6-hour 100 EMA doesn't want to let the price dip below, just about like 18K area. So a very strong support for the bulls. So it is something like you want to keep in mind, right? Keep an eye on. But even though it is reversing, it is not time for a strong reversal, right? Why it is not time for a strong reversal? Because let's take a look at the hourly. If you take a look at the hourly, right, you can see that we do not have any sort of divergence. All right, so price action is making lower lows right there, right? Price action is making lower lows, and your MACD, it is still making lower lows, okay? You take a look at your RSI, no sign of reversal, okay? It is still making lower lows, all right? It is still making lower lows. So what I'm anticipating over the next few trading sessions is like we could, okay, see a BTC if the bull's gonna be buying the dip again at 0.618, right? We're gonna anticipate a retest of the 0.618, which is just about like 17.5 to 18K area, right? And then we're going to look for another retest of the top, okay? And once we retest the top, what we want to see is like, are we going to get rejected by the hourly 100 EMA? Remember, okay, your hourly 100 EMA is just about 18.7 right now. However, it is going to be decreasing over the next few trading session, okay? So that's the line you want to be paying attention to. If we break it after the second retest, pump above it, that's going to be a bullish sign, okay? If we get rejected by the hourly 100 EMA, most likely we're going to retest 50% pullback again right there. Okay, we could make a, we could triple top, or we can still make some high highs, right? High lows, excuse me, and basically try to find a bullish divergence on our MACD. Okay, MACD could look like this, and your RSI could look like something like that, right? That could be a bullish setup for the bulls, right? However, guys, you can get a bullish divergence and at the same time still dump. Okay, so if that's the case, right, that could possibly be just a flat correction right there. Okay, that could just be a flat correction, and we're going to dump right there before looking for another reversal pattern, right? So we got two type of reversal pattern we're going to be watching over the next like a few trading sessions, right? It's like either we're going to reverse from 17.7, okay, 17.5 and so on, or we're going to be reversing from 16.5 to basically 17k. It doesn't mean price action going to be going to the moon, right? But most likely we're going to see another possible reversal, a very, very strong bullish sign from 17.5 to a 16k area. All right, that's all I wanted to cover for today, guys. If you're new to our content, don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to join our public Telegram group. We got some great traders, over 800 traders in our group. So if you're looking to join Send Premium, just send me a message. I'm going to give you all the information you need to join Send Premium. And don't forget to basically subscribe to the channel also. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.